Sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. Chicka 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 da. Zoom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom da 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 doom da doom doom doom. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom da. Sibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom doom. Doom, sibba dibba da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom da doom da doom doom, sibba dibba da boom 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 boom, Titan in the morning, sibba dibba da doom da doom da do 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 da do 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 do. It's Titan in the morning. Zip it up doop. It's Titan in the morning. Zip dip dip doop. It's Titan in the morning. It's Titan in the morning. Zip dip doop doop doop. Titan in the morning. Hi, my name is Titan Capri. I am a Black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. Titan in the Morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are just the way God made you, along with some breathwork breathing. And not to mention some movement with the Titan's groove. Sit it, ta 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 ta. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there. Hi, my name is Titan Capri. I am a Black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. Titan in the Morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are just the way God made you, along with some breathwork breathing. And not to mention some movement with the Titan's groove. Sit it, ta 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 ta. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there. Good morning. Good morning to you. Look, y'all, it is up, and it's stuck. Look, I want to say good morning to you this morning. I want to say it again. I do apologize. I'm a little bit behind the times, but y'all know how it is. Y'all know what happens. Life be happening. Things be happening. Hey, Bree, good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, Jazzy, good morning. Hey, Queen, good morning. Hey, Sakina, tell me how I'm saying it, Sakina. I think I asked you this before, right? I'm going to say Sakana, but you let me know. You let me know if I'm saying it correctly. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Jazzy, good morning. Jazzy said, happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Mika, good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, Tay-Love, good morning. Tay-Love said, I love the glasses. Yes, indeed. That's it. Y'all come on in. Thank you so much, Tay-Love. I appreciate that. Okay. Indeed. And good morning to you. Y'all, we already starting this morning. Now, I don't know what the joke is, but you go on and tell me this morning. Since you know I'm an effing joke, you go on and tell me what type of joke I am. Let's go on and let's start with that. Look, y'all, this is what we're doing today. We're going to talk about mission and vision today, but we're going to check in today. So I just want to know, I had a good birthday on Thursday. I had a good birthday weekend. I had my brunching with Titan over the weekend. It was great. So we're going to talk about that as well. And that's part of my mission and vision. and we're going to talk about that. But yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Y'all come on in and y'all tell a friend, right? So let's do what we do. Let's do what we do. Let's start on with that, right? TikTok, y'all tippity tap tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. I have a goal today. If y'all can help me out with that, that would be great. But come on and tap. Let me know that y'all are in and come talk to me. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X, all of y'all around here, right? Go come in, let me know what's going on, let me know what's happening, and all of that good stuff. Can we do that? Can we do that this morning? Okay then. Okay then. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Bree has said good morning to me. Bree, thank you for coming to the event on Sunday. I appreciate you being at the brunch. You have been somebody that has been constant since we met at Keith and Dexter's all that time. I thank you so much. I appreciate you for doing that. And then thank you for the birthday gift. Hey, Julia, good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, Julia. Hey, Miss Friendly Skies. That's what we're going to call you from here on out. Because you had did that. You ain't graduated. You up there in the Friendly Skies. I surely hope that they are doing what they need to do, right? Because, baby, these airports are a mess. Hey, Terry, good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome in, Terry. Hey, Lucy Lou. Lucy Lou said, good morning, sweetie. Yes, indeed. Call me sweetie. Call me sugar. Call me all of those things. Good morning to you, Lucy Lou. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Okay. Right. Tay Love, thank you so much. Tay Love said, happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. They've been telling me, Tay, that I need to calm down because Pisces season is over with. And I said, it's still March. It's still March. Look, let me tell y'all. So this morning, y'all, I don't have my normal. I don't have my normal coffee this morning. But I'm still good. Are you welcome, Julia? You welcome. I got me a little libation in my cup. So I'm going to sip on that, and then I'm going to sip on some agua, some H2O. So y'all with me this morning? All right, long as y'all with me this morning. Hey, Instagram. Hey, Instagram. Hey, Podbean. Good morning to you. Good morning. All right. Lucy Lou said it's your birthday month. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Josh Mika. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you all. Y'all come on in. So we're going to talk about it this morning. We're going to be about it. Let me see if I can. Because y'all, I want my hair to be kind of like toward the front this morning. And I've been having a little issue with it. I don't know why it's not letting me do what I want to do. But I'm going to do that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, indeed. Good morning to you. Look, y'all, this is what I want to say to you all this morning. I want to say good morning to you because the thing is that we woke up this morning. Hey, Tina Jones. Good morning. She said, hey, Tina Jones. Hey, Live by Shirts. Yes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That's what I'm talking about. Look, y'all, this is what I want you to do this morning. Hey, Dion. Dion said, hey, hi, Icon. I lead a workshop for HRC in Mississippi this weekend. Feeling proud. Indeed. Well, kudos to you. Peace and blessings and good vibes and all of that. Come on. You better lead that. You better lead that. Tay said, amen. Okay, Tay, look, I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Hey, Renzo. Good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you so much, Jazzy. I appreciate that. Just chill. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Hey, Evelio. Good morning. Good morning to you. So that's how we're going to do that this morning. And Evelio said, good morning, corazon. That's the way I feel it. Hold on. I like to say it, right? Hold on. I got some fans. So my good friend Keisha sent me a fan. You know I like red, right? So she sent me a red fan for my birthday, right? Because I had a smaller one, but how she know I needed a bigger one, I have no idea. But baby, we finna unbox that right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all this wind. Look, Evilio, this is how we gonna do it. Hold on a second. Hold on. Good morning, corazon. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, indeed. Tell me all of the things. Oh, oh, that's good. All right, y'all. Good morning. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Y'all tippity tap tap the middle of that screen. Y'all show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Do all of the things. This morning, what I want you to do, come on and talk to me this morning. Hey, Candace. Good morning. Good morning to you, Candace. It's been a while, Candace. We got to lay eyes on one another real soon. Like, it's been a good minute. Um, so, y'all, this is what I want y'all to do this morning, right? What's one word of how you're feeling today? Today you woke up. Today you woke up. How you feeling today? Now, remember, you got to be real with yourself about how you're feeling. But what's one word of how you're feeling today? I'm going to go ahead on and pour the rest of this into my cup. And I'm going to listen. I'm going to look and listen to see what y'all say. And don't be afraid. Okay, Jazzy said grateful. That's what I'm talking about. Be grateful. Yes, be grateful. Kiveria, I don't know if I said that correctly, but Kiveria said pretty. Come on, pretty. You better be pretty, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, what's one word of how you're feeling this morning? Okay, Dave says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay, look, now, Dave, I know that it's something like that. I don't know yeah, I think that's what you put in there. Okay, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Now, I don't know if that's truly how you say it, but that's how it used to be back in the day. Okay. All right. Jazzy said, despite other circumstances, I'm grateful. Indeed. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. We don't have to make excuses. We don't have to explain. We don't have to talk it down. If you feeling grateful, you feeling grateful, right? Despite what's happening in your life, you feel grateful. And that's it. And that's it. And we ain't even got to play around with that right there. You right, Jazzy. Despite of everything else that's happening in your life, you are grateful. And see, and this is something that I talked about on Sunday, right now in this moment, right? Right now in this moment, I'm grateful. It may change in the next moment or the next moment, but right now I am grateful. So what's one word of how you're feeling right now in this moment, right? Live by Church said hopeful. Okay, hopeful. That's what I'm talking about. Candace said, yes, we do. I'll inbox you. Let's do dinner or brunch. Okay, Candace, now you know I love a good brunch. Okay, but I love a good dinner too. I love a good dinner. Inbox me, Candace. Yes, indeed. Let's do it. Okay. Evilio said present. Right? I'm present. TT said peaceful. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, y'all. Come on with the words. Come on with the words this morning. So somebody said, be yourself, King. Love your God. Love your God made you a man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I'm a little confused. Are you telling me? Wait, hold on. Because I want to make sure. We good. Be yourself, King. Love your God made you a man. Y'all, have I said I was anything other than a man? So I don't want to take it out of context. If you would, person that left the message, if you could clarify for me, that would be great. It would be great for the conversation. So in this moment, y'all, in this moment that we are saying one word of how we feel today because we woke up this morning and we're feeling good about ourselves. Somebody said that God made me a man, right? Somebody said, be yourself. Now, be yourself and God made me a man. I don't know where I'm not being myself, but I digress. But we'll figure it out. Not a problem. Hey, Queen. Queen said, morning. Good morning to you, Queen. Good morning. Thank you so much for the gifts and things like that. Hey, Kenny Lou. Kenny Lou said righteous. Feel righteous this morning. All right, come on. Queen said optimistic. Yes. Come on, optimistic. It's all about how you look at it, how you do it. Okay. I know, Jazzy, I'm looking, as well. TT said blessed. Okay. The person said, we know you confused. Who is we? Who is we? I got time this morning. Okay, Jazzy said nope. Okay, and that who is we? Who is we? Because anybody that's ever been on my platform, anybody that's ever been here, done this, did anything, they all know that I'm nowhere near confused. Now, you may be confused because you came onto a platform where you don't have no understanding, and that's on you. But I'm not confused about who I am and where I am or who God made me to be. Catch that. Catch that. Okay? Hey, EP. EP said, hey, friend, love you. Thank you so much. Love you as well. Good morning. Carly said, I love the glasses, the hair, the energy, everything. Good morning. Good morning. Queen said, he has never said that he is nothing else. Come on. Tell him, Queen. Come on. Come on. Yes, indeed. Said, no. Okay. Righteous said, good morning, marvelous. Good, marvelous morning. I tried to say morning before marvelous. Okay. Indeed, Righteous. Good, marvelous morning. Good morning. Good morning. I love it. Renzo said, I feel tired. I just worked all night, but I'm here for the vibes. Come on, Renzo. Come on, come through. You didn't work all night, but you're here for the vibes. I appreciate that. Okay. Queen said, this is a positive space. Go somewhere. Okay. Tell them to go somewhere. Okay. Dion Warwick said, your earrings are so pretty. Okay, is that the real Dion Warwick? Because let me know now, because you know I love me some Dion Warwick. Dave said, regardless of what people say, I think you're a badass. Indeed, indeed. Let me tell you something. I have no qualms with that. I have no qualms. Y'all already know. For those of y'all, my day ones, those of y'all that have been here with me, those of y'all that are always down with me, y'all know that's water off a duck's back. You feel me? Have you ever seen water on a duck's back? It's just like that. It's just like that. Water off a duck's back. Yes, indeed. Hold on. Are you worried? Mm-mm. Oh, they think you worried? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And you're right, Ken. We are not the judges of this world. Let him live his life. But you know what? Thank you for that, Ken. But I'm not begging nobody to live my life. He came on, he, she, thee, they, it, whatever they are, right? Whatever they are, let them have their moment. They had their moment, okay? Lucy Lou said maybe she has a mouse in her pocket. Okay. Okay. Kenny said, y'all have to stop getting on here being grammatically wrong. And most of all, being hypocrites. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay. Let me see here. Somebody said, where you keep them glasses at night? I keep them in a locked safe. Okay. Hey, Barry. Good morning. Okay. Look, Jazzy said there's positive light and energy in this space. Indeed. And that's how we gonna do it. Hey, Roberta. Good morning. All of y'all come on through, do what you do. You know, all of that good stuff. Look, y'all, look, y'all. I'm coming to it. Y'all know I'm coming to it. Hey, Dr. Yolanda Ross. Good morning. Good morning to you. Evilio said, women give birth, give life, feed their babies. Nothing wrong with women. Indeed. Ain't nothing wrong with the woman, okay? Women are wonderful. Not any less, okay? Look, let me tell you something. So here's the thing, y'all. And this is my mission and my vision, right? And we're going to get into that. But right now, we're checking in, okay? Somebody's asked the question over here. So what did God make you to be? Enlighten us. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't think I have to enlighten you all, but just for the sake of conversation today, I'm going to enlighten, right, my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family. Because let me tell you something. Those that are my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family, they already know who I am. They already know what God made me to be. Anybody coming in and asking the question, you're new to this space, right? Or you're trying to stir up a little something. You feel what I'm saying? So we ain't got time for that. However, today I feel in a humorous mood. That's what I feel. That's what I'm saying. Humorous. Okay? So I'm a humor that. I'm a humor that. I'm gonna get to it in just a second. Barry said, live your life, boo-boo. Indeed, and I will. Righteous, thank you so much. Roberta said, love your hairstyle. Thank you so much. Hey, Donovan, thank you for sharing the live. Melanie said, Melanin said, the hair is given. Thank you so much. Kenny said, when you live your life for you, others' opinion never matters. It don't matter, but we gonna check it. It don't matter, but we gonna check it. We know we live in a real world. We know we live in a space and a place where they are taking away our identities. They're taking away who we can be. They're taking away all of our rights and things like that. So what we will do that. We will do that. Okay. Zach, I don't have any right now, but I'll think about it and I'll come back to you. Amanda says, sip, sip. Okay, that's what we doing. Yes, indeed. We're going to sip, sip, baby. Sip, sip. Iggy, thank you so much. Shirley said, has fire. Thank you so much. Queen said, he does not have to claim what you want him to be. He is what God made him and live his life free. Baby. See, my people know. My people know. I don't mix anything. So y'all, let me say this. Let me say this because here lately, because I've been growing and expanding and I've been doing, I got my vision, I got my mission, I'm on it, I'm doing what I'm doing. There have been a lot of people coming in to this space and throwing all type of things around, right? Now, here's the thing. I don't want to muddle the space with those things. I don't want to bring the space down, but for the sense of clarity, for the sense of being who I am, for the sense of me standing 10 toes down and who God made me to be, and that's what I believe, right? And who he made me to be, right? Or who God made me to be, because I don't know who your God is my God, because according to you all, my God can't be your God because I'm not living right. But that I digress, right? So here's the thing. I am a black gay man living and thriving with HIV. I'm celebrating 21 years this year. I am a father. I am a brother. I am a veteran. I am a cousin. I am a friend. I am somebody who works in the community. They call me a community leader. I am quite a few things. I have a lot of intersections. But the one thing that God made me to be is me. Oh, some of y'all not going to get it till you get to the parking lot. Some of y'all not going to understand it. I ain't got to give no big grand explanation about who I am because I know who I am. But let me tell you something. The same way that your God made you, my God made me. Because if we all come from the same God, then your God is my God, right? So God don't make mistakes. But if you're going to tell me that I am wrong, that I am off, that I'm off-centered, I'm kiltered, I'm over to the side, then bruh, sis, boo, thing, pee, po, papa, whoever you are, I am who I am. And that's all God has ever asked me to be. To be on this earth and do what I do and be authentically who I am. So I want to say peace and blessings to you and thank you for that. I'm not going to explain myself 5,500 times because there's no need. But for the sake of argument today, excuse me, for the sake of conversation today, right, I'm going to tell you who I am. I'm going to tell you who God made me to be. The very thing that's sitting right in front of you today. The very thing that's sitting right in front of you today. In all my glory. In every and any way that I show up. That's what God made me to be. Period. And you can come in here and tell me that I'm wrong, I'm this, I'm that, I'm an abomination, I shouldn't have been this and I should have been that. And then you will even go so far, not you per se, but people have went so far to say that I shouldn't be here. That I should be unalive for me living my life. Now, how is it that I'm living my life and I'm at this age, because I just had a birthday on Thursday. I just turned 55. I've been on this earth for a good minute and a half. I have been around the block and I done stood on a couple of corners. And you're going to come and tell me what I should be? You're going to come and tell me I should be ashamed? You're going to come and tell me that I can't be authentic in who I am? Oh no. No, 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 no. We don't get that. And so here's the thing, y'all. Why am I addressing it? Somebody said, Titan, why are you addressing it? Because it's real life. This is happening every day. You see our current climate, our current political climate. You see all of the things that they're doing. So this is for my brothers and my sisters and my people that are out there that don't get a chance to say who they are, don't get a chance to stand up and do that. Now, look, let me tell you, it's not easy to do that. It's not easy to stand up. It's not easy to be who you are, especially in a world like this. Now, imagine you got up this morning. Imagine you got up this morning. Out of everything that you could have done, out of all the great energy and blessings you could have put into this world, you chose violence. You chose violence. It's a choice, because I guarantee you that wasn't in your system. That wasn't in your spirit when you first woke up, because we are over here celebrating the fact that we woke up this morning. You chose violence. That's what you chose. It shows the ugliness and the nastiness that's festering in your own body. You chose violence. That's what you chose. And then you want me to explain the violence that you put up on me. And y'all, let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. That's violence. Let's not get it twisted. What did you hope to gain? But thanking you for going to my mission and my vision. And we're finna get into that real quick. We're finna get into that. Hey, y'all over there. Live by Shirt said, I love how unbothered you are. Funny how quiet they got. Indeed. Here's my thing, y'all. I am not sitting up here stressing about anything like that. But what I will do, because I believe that I was put on this earth to make sure that I do what I need to do in my space and in my time. And so in my space and my time, right? How my God got me on this earth, that's what I'm going to do. And my duty, right? My blessing, right? Is for me to live my life truly and authentically. And that's where I'm at. So I'm going to address it. You best believe. I'm going to sit here and look how I look. I'm going to wear the bangle earrings with the HIV ribbon on them. And I'm going to let them dangle. And I'm going to do all of the things that I want to do. Why? Because I'm me. Why? Because I'm me. All right, y'all. TikTok, y'all. Tippity tap tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. I got a goal of a shout out over there. Y'all can help me out with that. That would be great. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. Y'all show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. And y'all like, y'all follow, y'all share, and do all of that. Tell a friend to come on in and kick their shoes off, okay? Y'all come on in and be a part of this. Every Tuesday and Thursday, right, at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, it's Titan in the Morning. It is. Thank you so much, Live by Shirt. It's Titan in the Morning. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, Instagram. Good morning to you. Yes, indeed, Podbean. Of course, I'm here. This is an inclusive space, brave and safe space. We don't have to mince the words. Y'all, and time is out for us always making an excuse, for us always apologizing, for us living authentically. Time is out. We're not doing that. I'm not apologizing. I'm going to live my life and I'm going to do what I do. And if that makes you angry, then it makes you angry. What else can I do? What else will I do? But be me. Okay. Hey, Ashley. Hey, my Ashley. Good morning. Say good morning, my love. Good morning to you, Ashley. Good morning. Ashley said, congratulations on your amazing brunch experience. Thank you so much. I'm gonna play a little video, a little recap video of that. But yes. Okay, so unbothered, yes. Hey, Feisty. Good morning. Righteous said, I love these vibes on my way to my show. Indeed, Righteous. Come, you can make sure you come on back. Come on back in, righteous. Don't go away and be gone. Okay. T said, I love your hair. Thank you so much. Aprilla, thank you for the hearts. Amen. Tell them. Thank you so much. Gigi said, okay, cuz, love them blue frames. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Hey, cousin. Okay. They, them said, wow, you look stunning. Thank you so much, they, them. I appreciate you for being in. Tiffany Love said, glasses. Yes, indeed. Your glasses, baby. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. They, them said, period. Period. Okay. Here. Renzo gave me some claps. Live by Church says, mic drop. Somebody said, well, I don't think that's how that works. You don't think how what works. I'm trying to get through the comments, y'all. I'm trying to get through the comments. You don't think how what works. Love always wins, said namaste. Okay? Same to you. Same to you. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings. Ken said, amen. Red said, but amen. Okay? User said, I love your confidence. Indeed. It's just Court said, amen. Indeed. Thank y'all so much. Lion says, we were given free will. Indeed. Indeed, we were. Lawyer said, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Lioness says, we make ourselves what we become at birth. And Lioness, I'm not saying that I don't agree with you, but I believe that we're born pure, right? I believe that we're born who we are, right? Just the way that God made us. I believe that this world put things on us and constrict us and make it so we are not able to live proud and loud and do things, right? And so I believe that babies are born with this great, huge light because everything is new and it's when the world starts to teach you that you can't go here, you can't do that, boys shouldn't do this, girls shouldn't do that, blah, 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 blah. Put all these things on you, and then you wind up dimming somebody's light because of something you chose. Not the spiritual, the physical. That's what that is. Could you imagine being born, and this is not just for Lioness, this is for us all. Could you imagine being born something so beautiful and meaningful to this world, and you have all this space and grace and place to be, and then somebody tells you that you cannot. Somebody tell you that you are limited to 2 miles, 5 miles. Somebody tell you that you are limited to your house and you can't live. What does that do for all the creativity and the blessings that you have that God bestowed upon you? Like you said, at birth. That's the craziness. That's the craziness. So somebody said, it's your choice. I am who I am. I didn't choose this. The same way you didn't choose who you were. You couldn't choose whether you had 10 toes or 10 fingers. You couldn't choose the color of your eyes. You couldn't choose the hair that grows out of your scalp. You couldn't choose the parents that you were born to. You couldn't choose your sexuality. So here's the crazy part. The crazy part is that I can make a choice to be same gender loving, but you never made a choice to love the opposite gender. We got to stop this, y'all. We are not so siloed that we are not afforded grace and blessings. We are human beings, but we are spiritual beings in this shell. And your spirit is like the cosmos. It's vast, right? So you mean to tell me that you can believe in dinosaurs? You've never seen them. You can believe in vampires. Somebody said something about a vampire here. Vampires and ghouls and ghosts. You've never seen them. You can believe that there is a species under the sea that we are exploring a world that is so vast that we don't. You can believe in aliens. But you can't believe that somebody was born LGBTQIA plus or queer. Come on, y'all. We're not that narrow minded. We're not that narrow minded. Okay, Ashley said, be you, Ashley, and you know that's what I'm going to do. Hey, Paula Gallo Livingston said, good morning, all. Good morning. Hey, Larry. Larry said, good morning. Phoenix said, you look powerful. Thank you so much, Phoenix. I absolutely love your aesthetic and your message. Scissors, thank you so much, Scissors. I appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. Possum says, you look so young. Yeah, I look, well, thank you so much. Hold on, Possum, hold on. Yes. I look young, but I'm 55. You see when somebody give you a compliment, this is how you laugh. That's it right there, baby. Blessing said, you are not 55. You made a mistake. And I love you for saying that I made a mistake. Okay, Susan said, love you. Indeed. Indeed. Somebody said choice. Choice of what? What are we talking about? Is that the same choice from before? Be Healthy said we must address it. Must address, what are we talking about? Oh, what I was talking about before? Indeed. Indeed. Okay, Possum said, right, you look 40. You know what, Possum? I like all this kind of carrying on. Scissor says, yes, yes. Incognito, thank you for the follow. Okay, Live by Church said, thank you for showing up. You inspired so many and addressed it beautifully. Love you. Indeed. Thank you so much, Live by Church. Thank you so much. Ken said, for people arguing that are Christian, put the King James down. Buy the Ethiopian Bible. Now, that's something right there. So I'm not understanding. Free will, your choice. Are you saying that I got free will, right? And it was my choice to be born the way that I was born? See, y'all, and I'm, so I want to address this really quickly because you got to be crazy insane to believe that something so vast as the bodies that we occupy, that our spirits occupy, our bodies are a warmer. Our bodies can cool. Our bodies has feet and feet and feet of intestines. Our body has a heart that pumps blood. Our body has a brain that's ever expanding, right? Our body has eyes that can see to the moon. Our body has stem cells and blood and plasma. Our body has sugar and melanin and iodine and potassium and all of that. And you want to sit up here and argue whether or not it's a choice or I was born this way? Are you not the same person that was born the same way that I was born? Are you not somebody that came through a woman out of the womb? And I digress. I digress. Did you not get here the same way I got here? I didn't have a choice in that. So this is what I believe when people do this. This is why when I'm on stages and I'm in spaces and places, I advocate for that, because somebody wants to tell you that you made a choice that you didn't have any control over. I couldn't tell you I didn't have no control over me being black. I had no control over my skin being this color. I had no control over my mother and my father. As a matter of fact, let me go even further. My mother, my father, my grandmother, my grandfather, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, I had no choice in that. You want to tell me that I am a Pisces born in this world and I have this discernment, right? I have this way that I know when people are feeling bad. I have all of these gifts and this creativity, and I chose that? I didn't choose whether or not I was going to have female or male. I didn't choose that. So how in the world do you get to not choose what you like and I have to choose what I like? And we were born the same way. We both got here by the fertilization of an egg. But our bodies are so vast. This world is so vast. They are looking at things on Mars and Pluto, and they can tell you that it's the Milky Way. And you can tell me that I had the choice? Did I choose the 2 eyes to be right here? Did I choose my 2 ears to be right here? Did I choose this? Stop it. Stop it. Y'all go play with somebody else. Y'all go play with somebody else. Because this right here is not what I have been around this world. Like I said, I've been around the block and I done stood on a couple of corners. I have been places. I was in the military for 8 years. I am a veteran. I have seen some things, and I know that my little Billy backwoods over here in the shack, believing that God only made one thing and everything else is nasty and foul. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. There is nothing on this earth, because we are talking about God, right? Mission and vision. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because I'm coming. I'm coming. Mission and vision. We're talking about this. And y'all, you got to understand how ignorant it sounds for you to say, on one hand, God is the creator of everything. But God didn't create that. How can you be the creator of everything, but you didn't create that? Now, I didn't say heaven, hell, God, devil. I didn't say any of that. I said God created everything. And we always talk about the book of the Bible. We talk about Genesis. What does Genesis say? So if I'm the creator, I'm the surveyor of the land, I know the crops. And if I find something on the land, right, that's within my survey, if I'm the surveyor of the land, when I planted those seeds, I had to know which way they were going to go. When I planted those seeds, I had to know how to fertilize. I had to know about osmosis. I had to know that you need the sun and the rain. I had to know how to do that. So you mean to tell me that I put a board game in front of you and I didn't gave you all the rules and which way you can go, backwards, forwards, up and down, and I don't know about my children? I don't know about my flock. I don't know about my disciples. Y'all gotta stop it. We are too old for this. We are too old for this, arguing about somebody's life. That's what you're arguing about. You're arguing about somebody else's life, not yours. Sweep around your own front door. Be good with who you are. And stop worrying about my life in a bad sense. That's the crazy part. Do you know you don't know these people from a can of paint? You don't know nothing about these people. These people want to tell you that you shouldn't be, you shouldn't do. They want to bully. They want to do all of the things. What about your own life? What about your own life? What about your own life that's missing? That you would be over here trying to be in mine and thinking you're going to change mine. Y'all, I turned 55 on Thursday. You wasn't going to get it in your 20s or the 30s, but most definitely at 55, you ain't finna get none of that. None of that. I tell you what, this is what I will do. I will continue to be who I am and be who God made me to be. I will continue to show up in my true, authentic self. I will continue. Now, the day that you can control your feelings, The day that you can wake up and not choose violence. The day that you can sit in who you are and love who you are. Because right now, you don't love who you are. You don't like who you are because you're over here trying to change somebody else's life. Dig deep in your own trauma and be in that. And then I want to turn it to you all that's receiving this hate, that's receiving all of this, that's receiving all of this. I want to talk to you, even if you're in the nosebleed or the mezzanine. Whoever you are right here, I'm talking to you because I'm talking to myself. Stop. Stop letting them change you into something that you're not. Stop letting them guide you down a road to where you cannot come back from. Stop letting them into your life. Stop letting them across the threshold. Stop letting them in your mind and in your body and in your spirit. You are a blessing from God, period. And they don't get to tell you whether or not you get to live, whether or not you get to fly free, whether or not you get to be. They don't get that right. Because the same way God made them, God made you. Whether you want to know it or not or believe it or not, the same way that they were put on this earth, they didn't know nothing about nothing until they got here and they started learning things. You did the same thing. But I want to tell you something. There's something that's put in you at birth, that spirit, that energy, that greatness, right? Those, that creativity, those talents, those are things that are placed within you. And only thing that I believe, I'm going to use I statements right now because this mission and this vision is coming. The only thing that I believe is that God requires of you is for you to be on purpose and to be who you are. Period. You don't know who's standing next to you. You don't know if somebody is going to win a prize. You don't know nothing, but you over here can't live your life. Can't make the right choice for your own life, but you want to make the choice for somebody else. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. If we don't do nothing else, y'all, we're going to take our own lives into consideration. We are going to be who God made us to be. And I don't believe that God made you to do or be anything other than who you are. We're not going to look like everybody else. We're not going to move like everybody else. We're not going to have all the answers like everybody else. We're not going to be rich like everybody else. We're not going to do that because we were made unique. And the crazy part, right? The cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs part is that somebody believes that they have a right to tell you. They have a right. Did you catch that? They have a right to tell you how wrong and off you are. Somebody believes that they are going to tell you how wrong you are for living your true, authentic self. Somebody's going to tell a gift from God how wrong they are. But I want to say this to you all, and I'm saying this with all my heart. And touch and agree. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. Because obviously you need prayer. You want to pray for me? You want to tell me to stop it? You want to tell me that this was a choice? You want to tell me? Now here's something that I will say, right? Well, hold on. You want to tell me all those things? I pray for you. Peace and blessings to you. Because you have to be a miserable person to wake up in the morning and choose violence. Just because. Maybe if you deal with your problems, your mama, your daddy issues. Maybe if you deal with the trauma that's been sitting in your lap for up 10 years. Maybe if you deal with the fact that you've never been like them. You could never be out and proud like myself. You have to be behind the closed doors, back behind the trash can. You got to suppress it every time that you get a little twinkle, a little tingle in you for the same sex. You got to suppress it and turn it down. And just because I choose to wear the earrings and the hair and be eccentric and overdo it or whatever you saying I do, you choose violence. Y'all, I'm going to go to commercial in a minute, but I want to talk about my mission and my vision. I want to talk about my mission and my vision. Let me put it up real quick, and then I'm going to get to some of these. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Caution. Sweet Cheek said, amen. Pastor said, God said, go on ahead with your bad self. Indeed. Indeed. Sister says, thank for the ribbons. I have lived with HIV for 18 years. Well, then I want to send you some love and some good vibes. It means a lot seeing your support. Indeed. Indeed, sisters. Look, let me tell you something. I am 21 years in this game this year, right? And that's what I do. That's part of my mission and vision. Let me get to that just a sec. I'm trying to answer some of these things. Hey, yo, good morning. Okay, Cartier, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sending good vibes your way as well. Sassy said, amen. Gigi said, I was listening but driving. But Cubs, you know I rocks with you and I can ride at dawn. Baby, look, let me tell you something. You know we ain't got to do that, cousin. We good. We good. Y'all, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not asking anybody to live my life. I'm not asking for permission. I'm not coming on here saying, please, please, please love me. No, I'm coming on here being who I am truly and authentically. And that's the way that it should be. You all love me for you all loving me for who I am and who God made me to be. And I cannot stress that enough, y'all. We got people out here that are no longer here, right? Or trying to be no longer here because you're telling them that they are wrong. Those pastors, that pastor and those deacons told me years and years and years ago that I would never see God, that heaven was not. Thank you so much, hot girl. Thank you so much. That heaven was not on the menu for me. And y'all, I didn't even know what I was doing. I thought that I was like every other child at that age. Nobody had touched me. Nobody had, because this is what people were saying, right? That in order for you, you're an abomination. Something went wrong. Something happened. None of that happened. I just was a happy-go-lucky child running around here thinking that I was just like everybody else until I was not. Until they told me. Until they said things like, something wrong with that baby. Because society says that something is wrong. Could you imagine a child thinking that they are just like everybody else until some adults chose to put stigma and trauma on their shoulders and sit it in their lap? Have you ever thought that somebody was born to live the life that they're living? Have you ever thought that this life that you have put up on somebody is not theirs? Have you ever thought about how many times you have stifled somebody's dreams? How many times have you have cut the flame short? How many times you have brought the cold into a warm space? Oh no, but we're not thinking about that person. They don't get to live their lives. They don't get to be happy in who they are. Because they are wrong. Ain't did a wrong thing in their life. Don't have a wrong bone in their body. But according to you, they are wrong. They are nasty. They should not be. My mission and vision. Hey, Stephanie, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Hey, Evans, good morning. Sweet Cheek says, so down to earth. Thank you so much. Kilo said, good morning. I'm new here and I already feel the positivity and good vibes. Thank you so much, Kilo, for being here. I hope you stay around, like, follow, share, subscribe, and come on back. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm here. Be healthy. Thank you for the follow. Yo-Yo said yes. Someone said God didn't make you like that. God made you like that? Like what? But God made you like that. The red ribbon symbolize HIV. They're HIV ribbons. Exodria said, tell them again. Yes, indeed. Moo, true, right? Thank you for the follow. Always, Yo-Yo, will be true to myself, always. And you know what's funny, Yo-Yo? It's funny because, and this is nothing against what your comment is, but it says, you said, I know for a fact that you can be born that way. And even that way has a negative connotation to it because people always say, oh, you're born that way. You were not born. What way is that? I was born. Like I had some type of control over my mother and my father and the genes and the XY chromosome. Like I had some control over that. You know what I mean? And so thank you for the comment, Yo-Yo, because a lot of people say that, right? And then it's like, oh, like we are some aliens. But you can believe that an alien has landed on Earth. You can believe that there are monsters and dinosaurs and all of that, but you can't believe that I could be born that way. Go sit down. Queen said, this is a strong house of positivity, so try something else somewhere else. Indeed, indeed. Okay, I love all of this that I just stepped into. Indeed, that's what it is. If you're not sure what you are, look south. Disgrace, shaking my head, no shame. Thank your single mom. Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me. You know what? If you are not sure of who you are, look in the mirror. And if it don't crack, then you know, right? A disgrace. Who's a disgrace? Ask your single mom. Or ask your absent daddy. Or ask your absent family. Or ask the people that, you know what? You know what? You know what? Lama, 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 sima, lama, lama, duma, lama, lama, sima, lama. Let me stop. Let me stop. Because people like this kill me. You are sitting there waddling in your own sorrow. And you can't help but say what you said to somebody that you don't know. When you don't even know yourself. When you can look at your history and figure out who you are and where you come from and how you were put on this earth, how you got here, right? When you can do that, then you come back and come talk to me. That's what you do. Oh, I'm not using your name. For what? But you know who I'm talking to, user. You know who I'm talking to. Go do that. Go do that before you come over here and try to tell me about mine. Go do that. That's what we do. What's in the cup? Let me tell you, it's a little Renzo, it's a little something. I need a little something this morning because I didn't know it was gonna be like this, but I knew that the conversation was gonna be had this morning. That's what I knew. But let me tell y'all something. I love social media and I love being here for y'all and I love doing what I do. But y'all, this right here comes with a lot. It comes with a lot. And I'm gonna be real with you. It comes with a lot. And let me say this, let me do this mission and vision. But it comes with a lot. But thank you so much. Michael said, you can't even drive 55. There it is. Okay. I Love Me, a song by Joy Rhodes. Must listen to it, cousin. I got you. I got you. All right. The King said, good morning, Positive King. Good morning. Good morning to you, the King. Good morning. Okay. Hey, nephew. Michael said, you are beautiful as is. Indeed. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Perky, my nephew, said, all you got to do is ask them if they chose the life that they live, period. And that's that. And that's that. Indeed, indeed. Conjure said, I'm starting to think that people say that because they are choosing not to be themselves. Indeed, and that right there. Okay, look where we at. You're right. And it's crazy because they're not choosing what they like. My so in my life, I've seen some things. Like I said, I've been around the block and I done stood on a couple of corners, right? And so I understand this, right? And there is a there's such a thing as deflection, right? I don't want you to see the bad, quote unquote, in me, so I'm going to deflect and make somebody else feel it. I can't even live my life out loud and proud. Not me. I'm talking about the person. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make somebody else's life miserable, right? And a lot of times it's deep rooted, it's deep seated, you know? Come on, Jenny. Jenny said, God already knows who you are because he created you in his image. Now, here's the thing, right? If God made everything, the animals, the roaches, the bugs, the dogs, the cats, the elephants, come on. Come on. How did things get here? Y'all, you stop. Thank you for sharing the live. Okay. Indeed. Hey, Remark, good morning. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Yes, that's all we can do. That's it. That's it. Indeed. And Jenny, on Judgment Day, God is not about to ask you about nobody else's life. They're going to ask you, it's yours. It's what you have done. Right. And so if it was something, and according to what they say on Judgment Day, if we were taxed with other people's lives, right, then why must you save yourself? I don't get it. Use me until you use me. Not use them. Use me. Oh, okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Period. Thank y'all so much. Okay, Jenny, because I got trouble handling my own life. Like, why am I gonna be over in your playground? Why I'm gonna be over in your sandbox trying to tell you about your life, and I can't even my front door is off the hinges. So why am I gonna come all the way to your sandbox? Right? You feel me? Child, stop the madness. Hey Ken, Ken, thank you so much for the follow. Thank y'all so much for Hot Girl, thank you so much for the follow. Ari, thank you so much for the follow. Hot Girl, say, tell them, brother. You know, you know. Thank you so much, Michelle, for sharing the live. Thank you so much, Mo, for the follow. Hot Girl, thank you for the gifts. Thank you, Conjure, for reposting. Thank you for sharing the live, Hot Girl. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. Somebody said, tell them, Auntie Uncle. You doggone right. Auntie Uncle, if that's what you figure what it is, my name is Titan, right? But if that's what you figure it is, I am an uncle. But some people say I give auntie vibes, right? And so with that being said, if it's what it is, it's what it is. Adume, I think that's how you say it. Thank you for the roses. Yo-Yo said, I didn't want to disrespect anybody. I see I did it anyway. Did you disrespect someone? No, we were just talking. You good, Yo-Yo, you good. Manita, thank you so much for the follow. Hi Girl said, keep speaking your truth because people are crazy. That's why I don't like most of them. Ha ha, that part right there. Who cares if you were not born that way? They are human and have the right to live freely. And you're right. And you're right. Hold on, y'all. Let me get down to these comments here. Hot Girl said, preach expeditiously. Okay. Oop, not Titan on the timeline. Hey, Kayla. Good morning. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Hot Girl said, oh my God, I love it. Thank y'all so much. All right, let me get over here. Evilio said, prayers. Thank you so much, Evilio. Hey, determined to succeed. Good morning. I am loving the blue on you. Yes, I had figured it was going to be a blue Tuesday. You know, the song is the Blue Monday. You know what I mean? So yeah, absolutely. Determined to succeed said absolutely. And a lot of times they don't realize how deep the seeds are planted. Come on. Because we know that trauma is not yours. Trauma is something somebody put in your lap. Okay? We know that. Right? 9 times out of 10, the trauma that you carry with you today is not the trauma that was yours. It was somebody else's. They came into your sandbox and put it in your lap, and you took it on as if it was yours. That's what that is. That's what that is. I don't condone the lifestyle, but you seem to have a good head on your shoulders. All that matters. I don't know what the lifestyle is. See, I think, and thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I do have a good head on my shoulders, according to school, college, and the military. I think I got a good head on. And then according to the work that I do in the community, got a nice little head on my shoulders. And it looked good, right? But anyway, so here's my thing, y'all. I think that we put a negative connotation to things that don't need a negative connotation. And I want to say this because somebody has said this to me before. They don't condone the lifestyle. But, like I had family members said, I love you, but you're going to hell. Y'all see the discrepancy in that? Y'all see the mismanagement in that? Right? It's either you do or you don't. You can't put conditions on who I am by just looking at me, right? And then you don't know what I do, but what is the lifestyle? That's crazy. That people can belittle you, take you all the way down to a lifestyle. That's all your life is worth. And then a lot of times what people do, right? And I'm being candid. They will tell you, right? They like you this way, right? But they don't like you this way. Or they like something about you, but they don't like your lifestyle. You know what I mean? I introduce myself to people and I meet people where they're at. I would never tell you not to wear what you wear and be who you are. Because it's not that way all around the world. We have different cultures, different spaces and places in this world. And I think a lot of times we don't get that. Nothing against you. I appreciate that. Right? But that there's a problem in that in particular. Because for some reason, this world believes that as long as I compliment you, or as long as I tell you my truth, or as long as I speak my opinion first and then compliment you, all is good. All is well. Yeah, we gotta be careful. Hot girl said that part, okay? Hey, Lady Z, good morning. Ari said, I support you all day, but I'm gay too, okay? Well, we'll just be gay together, okay? We'll just be gay together. Lady Z said, you're right, okay? And you are so right. That's it. All right, y'all, let's do this real quick. I'm going to go ahead and talk about my mission and my vision real fast. I'm putting it up. TikTok, I'll just speak on it for you all because you can't see the indeed, hot girl, that could be damaging to my child, right? To a child, to my child. Like, y'all, we don't have to be mean and ugly in this world. You know what I mean? We don't have to be. I just think that some people feel that that's the only way that we can be, right? Now, here's the thing. If it's your opinion, if it's who you are, right, then what good is it doing? And this is what I want to say before I get into, I got my mission and my vision up, but I want to say this before I get into it. If what you are bringing to this earth, if what you are bringing to this space, if what you are bringing to this ecosystem, it's not going to enhance it, it's not going to make it better, it's not going to make it a space that's inclusive and brave and safe, then what are you doing? What are you doing? What is the end game? Right? Even Thanos, in his weird way of being, he said, this is my end game. I'm going to wipe out so we can start over. We have become a plague. If that is what it is, at least know that's what it is. Stand 10 toes down on that. But don't come over here and say, oh, I like you, but oh, I don't like your lifestyle. Oh, I don't condone your lifestyle, but you seem to have a pretty head on your shoulders, pretty good head on your shoulders. What? What was your point? What was your point? What was that going to do? You understand what I'm saying? And y'all, I am someone that I know that I have been around the block and I done stood on a couple of corners and I always, right? I read the room, but I don't have a negative bone in my body to be against somebody else. That's not what I'm doing. I don't ever want to do that. And so y'all, what I normally would do is I would stand in the corner. You with me? I would stand in the background. I would be in the dark and I wouldn't say nothing. But I made a promise to my God. I made a promise to my God that if my God took me out of where I was, which I was on the unalive bed 21 years ago, if God took me from that, I was going to stand up and be accounted for. Because you didn't put me on this earth just to be quiet and stand in the background. When I saw how it was hurting my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family, I had to do something. Because I didn't believe, because for a while I believed that God just put me on this earth to be a doormat. Let people say what they're going to say and do what they do, and that's what I'm supposed to be. And that's not what that is. God said, I got work for you. You were put on this earth for a reason. You might not know it now. But baby, I'm a star. I'm shining bright in this world. In my own way. You feel me? And that's why I do what I do. That's why I come on these platforms. That's why Titan in the Morning is the way that it is. Because I know that I have a space and a place in this world. in this universe. I know that God didn't make a mistake. Now, once I got to running, once this journey became clear, once I understood the fork in the road, once that became clear, my purpose, oh, I'm here. And that's all that I can do is be here and be me. But y'all, how awful would it be for me to be me and not be me to the full extent of my capability? Don't even sound right saying it. That I'm going to give you just a little inkling. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. People will tell you, hey, Eddie, good morning over on Podbean. Good morning to you. Hey, Miguel. Miguel says some people pride themselves on being petty. Indeed. But I would argue that being petty, right? That being petty it's deep rooted in trauma. It's deep rooted in trauma. If you go back and you look, you will know. You will know. All right, y'all. So this is my mission and vision, right? So I have what I call Hot Girl said, backhanded compliments are not compliments. They are a shining insult. Indeed. But here lately, and y'all, I'm sorry, I'm going to get to it. But here lately, and I don't know if it's since social media has boomed, but the last 10 years, I know for sure, those backhanded compliments is the law. That's what it is. Oh, bye, 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 bye. But yeah, no. You gonna praise me and insult me in the same sentence? Like what the? And then say, oh, that's your opinion. And if you didn't want it, because Hot Girl, maybe about a week ago, a week and a half ago, somebody said, well, if you don't want this, then you shouldn't be on social media. And I said, and then that's the thing. This is just debate. I'm debating, but what are you debating? My life? You don't get to debate my life. Like, come on. You don't get to debate who I am. That's not up for debate. I am who I am. So anyways, I digress. But yeah, the backhanded compliments, oh yeah, they're alive and well. All right, y'all. So here's what I want to say to you all this morning. I believe that the Titan Capri Experience is something that I needed for my community because I came in this work being an HIV advocate and advocating for my community, and I saw a lot of things happening. And I said to myself saying, there has to be a way, right? That I can lend who I am to this and make sure that we are good, right? And how do I do that? How do I do it? Well, I do it with the Titan Capri Experience. And so on Sunday, I had a brunching with Titan. And my mission is to curate spaces and places that educate people living with HIV and the people that support them with experiences that bridge the gap between community and resources, right? How do I do that? How do I accomplish my mission? I accomplish it by being me, being who God made me to be. Stay with me. My vision, to center the human aspect, I want to go back to that, to center the human aspect of people living with HIV and the people that support them with a focus, now catch this, a focus, right, on the mental, emotional, and spiritual support needed to thrive in your integrated communities. Because whether you know it or not, your community is integrated. There are different people and places and things and backgrounds and cultures in your community. And y'all, I'm not going to tell you that it's just my LGBTQIA plus community. I'm not going to tell you it's just my Black community. I'm not going to tell you it's just my HIV community. I'm not going to tell you it's just my veteran community. I intersect with those communities. You with me? So I wanted to curate a space and place that I call the Titan Capri Experience, where you can experience all the love, all of the greatness, all of the vibes. You can experience community. And on Sunday, I asked them to look around the room. It was quite a few, it was about 30 people there. I asked them to look around the room and understand that they are my chosen family. And although they may not be LGBTQIA+, although they may not be someone living with HIV, although they may not be Black, although they may not be a veteran, although they may not be a male, right? They are my chosen family. And I could not have been on this journey and done all the things that I've done on this journey without them. So my brunch on Sunday was to give back to them what they had given to me, acknowledgement, right? That they were seen and heard and understood. Give them something back because they are doing the work without any fanfare. They are doing the work with long hours. They are doing the work calling in the background when somebody comes in, domestic violence, you got a reactive on a test, you need to be tested, you need housing, you need this. All of these people have worked to make sure that our community is great. And so I asked them to come and just have brunch with me, to have an experience. I'm not asking you for anything. I want you to come, have fun, be merry, dance, listen to music, eat till you're fat, full, and then just mingle. So I believe that I'm going to start this, and I said this on Sunday, but I believe that I'm going to start this and it's going to be a yearly thing. And I'm going to try to see if I can do it twice a year, but that may be a bit much. But I really want to do this because I think that it is a perfect way for me to give back to those who have touched my life in some way, in some form, those that have uplifted me, those that have supported me, those that have been there, right? You with me? So I really want to make sure that you all understand that. So my mission and my vision, thank you all so much. My mission and my vision, right, is key to me being part of this community because it takes a village. It takes a tribe. It takes a gang, and it takes a chosen family. If you all scan the QR code that's on your screen, right, it'll take you to all things Titan Capri. TikTok, if y'all go to my shop, everything, well, y'all go to TikTok, y'all can see everything on there. I got the links and everything, but my shop is available on there. So all of the things are there, right? And so somebody said, well, Titan, it seemed like you always trying to sell something. And I said, well, I don't know who you've been watching, but one of my pet peeves is not trying to sell you something all the time. But I would be remiss if I didn't mention my shop, or I didn't mention my merch, or I didn't mention something. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, come on. We know that this is what we do. We know that this is a business in a sense, but this is my community. I'm not beating you over the head saying, go to my shop, go to my shop, go to my shop. But what I am saying is that you can go scan the QR code and then have a way to support me, have a way to know what I'm doing, have a way to know those things. And so that's what I'm talking about, right? Don't try to make it something that it's not. And if anything that I've learned, that I know, that this mission and vision to me is key. Yes, I'm going to say it one more time for you. I'm about to get ready to get out of here. Hey, Facts. Over on Podbean, good morning. So my mission is to curate spaces and places that educate people living with HIV and the people that support them with experiences that bridge the gap between community and resources, right? And I hope you can understand what I mean by that. My vision is to center the human aspect of people living with HIV and the people that support them with a focus on mental, emotional, and spiritual support needed to thrive in your integrated communities. Y'all, I didn't know where this was going. I didn't know what this was going to be. But I knew my community needed something because I needed it. Y'all heard that? I'm a part of community. I knew I needed it. Hey, Rendell, good morning. Say good morning, Titan in chat. Good morning, Rendell. My diagnosis wasn't a pretty one, right? Matter of fact, it was horrible. And I said to my God in that moment, in my prayer and my meditation, that if I can help it, not on my watch. If I can help it, not on my watch. I don't want anybody to go through what I've been through. And I know how the world is and I know how things are set up, but I don't want anybody to go through what I've went through. So if I can do something, God, if I can do something in this space, in this time continuum where I'm at, then allow me to do that. And my reply, the reply that I got back was, oh, bruh, you got work to do. You ain't going nowhere just yet. You ain't going nowhere just yet. I got people waiting on you years down the road because the doctor said that I wouldn't live. That my diagnosis bought me a ticket to the Netherlands. But God said, no, bro. And then who would have thought 21 years ago that Thursday I would have turned 55? Y'all see what I'm saying? Like in that moment, I thought my life was over. But for the people that said that that's not my God, that's my God. My God said, no, bro. You don't get to leave up out of here. It is not your time. I got work for you to do. And it's not going to be right now. It's going to be down the road. So I need you to get better. I need you to get up out this bed. I need you to go experience some things. I need you to go stand in these spaces and places because down the road, 21 years later, you are going to have a Brunch'N with Titan. 21 years later, you're going to have the Titan Capri Experience. Huh? Baby. So you let them naysayers tell you what they want to tell you. But you listen to your heart and your spirit and to your God and your meditation and your prayer. Because the reality of it is that I asked to be gone 21 years ago. I asked for God to let me go. And God said, nah, And y'all, I want to tell y'all this. Hold on. Hold on. I got to sip before I say this. Hold on. This is what I got to say to y'all this morning. And we're going to go to these commercials real quick. I want to say this to you this morning. For those of you who are still on, who are going to see, hear, feel this for a little bit later, I want to say this to you this morning. It don't matter how small. Huh? It don't matter how small. Hold on. It don't matter how small. It don't matter how small your change, your blessing. It don't matter how small you think your life is. It don't matter how small you think your life is. You are great. You are great. I didn't know that I was going to be Black history. I didn't know I was going to be queer Black history. I didn't know that I was going to set some things in motion that people were going to talk about. I didn't know that. So it doesn't matter how small. It doesn't matter when you get started, as long as you started. It doesn't matter how many baby steps you took, as long as you took the steps to do what you need to do. And I'm going to bring it back around for you. For you. Mission and vision. Your mission may not be clear, and your vision may be a little cloudy. But when you get it, you will get it. And believe me, whatever it is already instilled in you, because God said, I got something for you. I put you on this earth for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. Well, and as LaShawn Pace would say, there's a leak in this old building. E-condom. There's a leak. All right, y'all, let me do these commercials. The last commercial is going to echo what my mission and vision is on that. But let me do that real quick, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to close out. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
My name is Titan Capri, and I would love to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience merch. Have you been over to my shop to see all the wonderful items that I have for you? Let me tell you, I have the Titan in the Morning mugs, socks, tote bags, candles, and t-shirts. I even have a Titan Capri Experience insulated 40-ounce travel mug. Yes, I did say 40 ounces. So hop on over and check out all the goodies that I have for you. Also, if clicking the link is not for you, you can scan the QR code and it will take you to my TikTok shop where you can do all the shopping that you would love to do. Go on over and check me out. For the link, the QR code, but either way, it will take you to the destination, which is my Titan Capri Experience shop. See you there. My name is Titan Capri. I am a Black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. I would like to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience, where our mission is to curate spaces and places that educate people living with HIV and the people that support them with experiences that bridge the gap between community and resources. Our vision is to center the human aspect of people living with HIV and the people that support them with a focus on the mental, emotional, and spiritual support needed to thrive in your integrated communities. That is the Titan Capri Experience.
Yes, good morning. Now I'm going to say it like, and that is the Titan Capri Experience. Yes, indeed. Look, y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is Titan in the Morning. And I appreciate you for showing up and being there and allowing me to be who I am, right? A lot of times what we do is that we walk this earth and we don't get the opportunity to be who we are, to live, to love, to laugh, and just be who God made us to be. And so I want to thank you all for allowing me to be that to you, right? And then showing up and supporting and doing. I take none of this for granted. I take none of this for granted. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all. 2026 has been good. We've been growing and doing things. I'm going to add some things in here in 2026. I had to get my birthday stuff out of the way, but I got some plans coming. And so y'all just stick with me, y'all. But just love yourself. Love yourself right where you're at in this moment. We don't always get it right. It's not always pretty, but love yourself right where you're at in this moment. In this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment again. Y'all with me? All right, y'all. Good morning. Good morning to you. Until next time, y'all be great. Y'all be blessed. And I will see you all soon. Thank y'all so much. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. All right, y'all. So I had wrote, did all this good stuff, and then I got here and I was like, yeah, that's not it. My spirit said to do something different, and I'm going to do something different. What I want to talk about real quick is that being worthy. A lot of us are worthy because we think that's what worthy should be, right? But you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be yourself. You're worthy to be just who God made you. You are worthy. So tonight I want to do a little something that's worthy. If y'all would with me. A little audience participation. Can I get y'all? Yeah. All right. So I do this thing called a Titan's Groove, right? Every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Just a shameless plug, real quick. Y'all come check me out. But what I do is this, Titan Groove. And so what I want to encourage you to do tonight is to be worthy in your groove. Whatever your groove is, however you see it. If it's just a little sway, then let it be a sway. If it's a little funky, then let it be a little funky, however you want to do it, all right? Y'all gonna follow me, and then I'm gonna ask y'all to do something a little bit later in this, but it goes a little something like this, right? Titan groove. Sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. So da da do 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 da do do da do 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 da do do da do 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 do. Sit it da da do 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 da do 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 da do 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 da. Sit it da do 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 da do 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 da do 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 da. Brr da do do da do do da do do. Sit it da do do. Sit it do 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 da. Yes, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Ah, I like that. All right, keep it going. I'm gonna ask something of y'all. Y'all gonna help me out? Yeah. All right. It's gonna go like this. Y'all follow me. I am, I can be, I will be. 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 Y'all got it? I am, I can be, I will be. All right, keep going. I am, I can be, all right, I will be. I'm going to add something in, keep going. I am, I can be, I will be. Worthy. I am, I can be, I will be. Worthy. I am. That's it. I will be. Worthy. Come on. I can be. I will. I see you moving in your seat. Come on. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are worthy. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be beautiful. You are worthy to be heartfelt. You are worthy to be hugged. You are worthy to be sitting right where you're sitting tonight, receiving all of this. I want to thank you all for being worthy and making me feel worthy tonight. Peace and blessings.